What is happening?
Hello.
How are
Welcome to
y'all?
another episode of the Gauntlet.
This is the second to last gauntlet we're going to be running for set 2, the set 2 meta. So
Yeah.
things are kind of, things are kind of leveled out at this point.
We're running our course.
Yeah.
I think.
This is Han Green, though. We haven't played Han in the gauntlet. Did we do a Han Yellow?
We did Han
ran.
Yellow briefly in the Gauntlet.
Yeah. It was in the gauntlet. It didn't run the
That's
gauntlet.
because early Scuttlebutt was Tech and DJ were
Yeah.
broken with Han. Obviously, the combo there, you deploy Tech, then Han lets you deploy DJ. You can ramp ahead on the next turn. You can deploy DJ with Han, and then you can choose the DJ resource to explode with Han's ability on the next turn, and that circumvents DJ dying and you having to give back the resource that you've stolen.
So Han Green was one of my favorite lists in set 1. I really liked it. I never quite got it a list that I felt super great about, or I was just not that good with the deck. But I'm gonna try this one out. This was top 4 in the Indianapolis PQ.
Yeah,
from last weekend, I think.
98. Do we have a name of the person who played it?
I do not remember the name.
Okay,
but I did find it. So
it was available. So the website, I think it's worth talking about the website just because we learned about it recently. But there's the Competitive SWU website, which does a good job of compiling the top PQ lists. So
the credit is the person who got top 4 with this in Indianapolis.
Yeah, so there you go.
If you find this video, please tell me in the comments what I did wrong when I'm playing this deck.
Yeah, the Tarkin deck that I ran, the guy jumped into the comments last week. That's sweet. That's
Every
cool.
time that happens, it's awesome because
I
they
love
get
it.
some really good insight.
They've got some sort of insight that we missed somehow.
And I know 1,000% that I don't understand this deck.
Yeah.
Because let's just go over some card choices.
Yeah.
Let's just go over the cards. All right, so resupply, Han Green, okay, you're ramping, great, makes sense.
Yeah.
Millennium Falcon, that's a great card. Home 1, you're ramping into that. DJ, you're working with Tech. Okay, we got Tech right here. Tech's your in the box thing. Crippers, thank you so much for that.
2 months.
Much appreciated. We have Kira and Spark of Rebellion for the hand disruption package. We love that. The yellow hero, hand disruption. Awesome.
I feel like I don't want to say it's mandatory, but the decks I play that have that in there feel a lot better than the ones that don't have it.
The one of Confiscate, which is very popular in the meta at the time, in the current state. One of Millennium Falcon. I kind of like that just as an answer to stuff that you have in the pocket where you can smuggle it in.
Yeah, it's good against control decks, right? It's something you can deploy for free without having to give up too many hand resources, right?
There's also the Han risk turn where you're at 5 resources and you make the 6th with Han and then you deploy him, and if he gets killed, you can spend the 6 on your smuggled Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
So that's something. Ezra is here.
He draws cards.
He draws cards.
He's a force unit.
He's a force unit.
What asterisk? We'll come back to that.
Grogu.
Force unit.
Force unit. 2-cost unit. Exhausts enemies. We haven't really played with Grogu that much. I think his strongest thing that he has going for him is his force trait.
Yeah, I played when I played that Rey force deck. I played Grogu because Rey can buff Grogu, and Grogu can also pick up a lightsaber and kind of beat a lot of ass with it.
We're also running the U-Wing. That's this kind of standard for the Han Green payoff in this deck. It can hit Han. It can hit Luke. Luke is in here. Off aspect. I think you're also fine if you just have to pay 9 for Luke because he's great.
Yeah,
you ramp up there pretty fast.
Han can generate quite a bit of resources.
So you can afford to pay 9.
The deck is good at stalling out the game, honestly.
And then Grogu helps with that too.
Yeah.
Spark of Hope for some ramp if you get the chance to use it. It's there. We have 2 force throws in the main deck, and I want to know why. So I have some theories, right?
Yeah, what I speculated is that force throw. If you deploy Grogu and you've got force throw and you've got a Luke in your hand, then on 3 resources you can force throw for 3. Pitch Luke and smoke, say a Boba Fett deploy, like a leader deployed, right? It just straight up kills it. So
Varmint 54 is his melee and Discord name.
Cool. Source, you were there. All right, there we go. Hey, look, that's the power of the internet, baby.
Excellent.
Love it.
Thank you so much. Credit to Varmint 54.
There you go.
Cool deck. So yeah, I am gonna probably misplay force throw or resource it a lot.
Yeah,
because I don't know what the line for keeping it is, and I'm sure within the meta there's a very, very good reason for this force throw?
I think on stream, I think now
we might learn it live.
It's changed. It's changed recently, but through set 1, I was probably the force throw champion because I think I probably force through more than Justin did.
Yes, throwing okay, so that's what we're kind of figuring.
That's what we considered. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Cool. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's a good early answer for Boba where this deck does not have that.
Yeah, and I got a feeling. So like with 2 Lukes, 2 Hans, and 3 Lukes, 3 Hans, and 3 U-wing reinforcements, there's going to be a good chance that your hand is going to have 2, 3, possibly 4 or 5 squeakers underneath this table chewing on a squeaky toy. You're going to have like 2 or 3 7-drops in your hand, and the force throw is a good way to convert that into something meaningful on the board right away. Yeah. So that's our speculation.
Yeah,
so.
I think that makes a lot of sense. So let's jump into it. I'm also not really great at the lines of when do I ramp with Han. Like, is it too risky to ramp? But I'll do my best here. I'm just apologizing to the owner of this deck preemptively if I go for. It's not your fault. It's my fault.
Han Green sorta disappeared. Sorta. Dafthauser.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, Eddie gets a treat. Let's get Eddie a treat real quick.
Who's busy? Very busy squeaking.
Very busy. Ah! Almost ate my face.
Vicious.
Goodness.
My God, I'm sorry. Everybody had to watch that violence.
Goodness. And we did bring Gar Saxon Yellow also into the Gauntlet for the next 2 streams, just because I needed some cards from Han Blue to put into this deck, and we wanted to play Gar Saxon Yellow again because it's super fun.
Yeah. I think it is a good deck. I think I'm 0-6 against this deck lifetime.
I don't know that it will drop a game in the next 2 streams. We'll see though. And I'm using a list from a top 8 for that deck as well. So
I think one of the more interesting things about the game right now is that if you like champion a deck and the deck is viable and you make like micro changes to it based off of like personal taste, it's going to be one of those things where somebody else is going to pick up that deck and be like, what the hell's going on here? Right?
100%.
And it's like, well, like I've made some conscious decisions about the cards that I'm playing in it because these are the scenarios I keep finding myself in. And that's where a lot of these top 8 lists feel like, right?
The one confiscate, the 2 force throws.
Yeah, you cut through a pack of like, I don't know, close to 100 people, and to get to top 8, then you kind of have a pretty good grasp on the game, regardless of what choices were made in the deck. Granted, I mean, we've been talking on our Discord about sideboard stuff, and it's worth talking about on stream. The Gauntlet format's not really conducive to that, but I know there's a big demand for sideboard stuff on stream. So
the suggestion was that we do matches. We either pre-sideboard or we do like 2 matches against our one deck versus 2 of the meta decks that we have with sideboards, which I kind of like that idea because then we can.
I don't hate that idea.
We can focus more. And the pre-sideboard, my problem with pre-sideboard is I don't really know what to do.
Yeah, I think it's a classic sideboard problem is you will sideboard in cards that are answers, and you will sideboard out threats. This would happen all the time in Magic. You would have somebody be like, okay, I'm playing an aggro deck. My opponent is planning to Wrath of God me. So I need to discard Wrath of God from their hand, and then you sideboard out some like early pressure. And then the control deck never has to Wrath of God you because you didn't put on enough pressure, right? Yeah. And they just like answer stuff as it comes out. All right, 4, you rolled a 7, so you have initiative. I am attempting to draw 7 cards here because I'm playing some other card game. I'm thinking about Magic. I'm drawing 7 cards. Okay.
We'll try something here.
Okay. Are you Han resupplying?
I probably am Han resupplying.
Okay.
Did I win the roll?
You won the roll. Yeah, you rolled a 7. To me, this just feels wrong.
Han resupplying?
Yeah, using Han's ability to cast resupply, this feels wrong to me, but Oh, Green Squadron.
It's that or do nothing.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'll resupply.
To ping or not to ping? I think I take the initiative here to get the guaranteed 3 damage in with the A-Wing.
The first part of what this guide might be is saying never ever do that.
Do not do that.
That is so much.
I do think I like the idea of using resupply for the turn where you might deploy Han.
Yeah.
Because then you can deploy Han and then also an Echo-based defender to kind of like help protect him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
It just feels like you traded a card from your hand. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. It feels wrong. It ain't natural.
I don't disagree.
All right, draw. You... Are you good or are you bad? Yellow presumably waylays in the mix. So you... Well, I could... Is it you? Also feels insane. I feel sometimes I resource something and it makes me feel crazy. I think the hardest skill in this game is trying to predict like 2 turns, right?
Yeah.
And so I think you just constantly resource the wrong thing. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. I guess. All right. A-Wing to the dome.
Tick.
All right. How about this?
No,
how about
God.
another A-Wing?
I'll take initiative. Oh,
I think
my life.
I think I do. We take the Sabine ping here. You've already grabbed initiative. I've got 1 left over. Thinking nothing here. So pass, draw. That was ooh. I resourced the wrong thing. I was insane to resource it.
All right, let's hit you with the smuggled DJ.
Okay.
So I take a resource.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can blow this one up with Han.
Yes.
Han. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's just I guess we just make you pay. Play red 3.
Yeah.
I would say nice trick, and then I'd slap you in space for 8 damage.
Deploy Han.
Hit you for 4.
Hit you for 4. Make a resource.
Hit you for 4.
I will take initiative.
I'll ping us.
Okay.
All right.
Regroup phase. I'll blow up this thing. Yeah.
It's start of
the start of the next action phase.
Yeah.
Okay. Blow it up. All right. Play Bright Hope. I'm gonna return.
You had to blow up 2 resources because you attacked with Han.
Yeah. I didn't activate Han though.
On the attack?
I just did the attack. I didn't use his ability.
Yeah, you have to lose Han's. You have to lose his.
That wasn't that one?
That was the one you stole with DJ. Oh, yeah. JK.
Okay. Right, we're good.
Yeah, sorry. DJ ramped you.
Yeah,
DJ
DJ
ramped you
me.
is what I'm.
Right.
Was what I'm.
Yeah. Okay,
guessing.
I'm gonna return tech to my hand and draw a card.
Okay. All right. I am going to too many things kill Sabine here. I'm gonna Rebel Assault, red 3, and then the Red Squadron A-Wing.
I ate a lot of damage. Can't be too mad. Play Echo Base Defender.
I am going to play Winglier, and I'll buff this A-Wing.
I'll let you for 4.
I will hit you for 6. Yeah, 6.
Take initiative. Yeah, I'll take initiative.
Okay, I'm going to deploy. I'll do a damage to us both. I will deploy Sabine. Sabine's going to attack the Echo Base Defender, and your base will take a damage. I have red 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And pass.
Oof. Oof. Okay. I'll attack Sabine.
Okay. I'm going to hit you for 6.
I'm dead.
All right. So the resilience from Sabine there.
This is too much space. I need to
The resilience.
The turn I played Tech, I could have played Bright Hope instead, but I opted for Tech to play it into the DJ next turn to keep you off Sabine another turn. It was Tech Initiative Sabine. Tech Initiative to play DJ to keep you off Sabine, but then you just kept dumping shit in space.
Yeah.
I think if I returned DJ to my hand instead with the Bright Hope and left Tech in play, I would have been better off because I had another smuggled Bright Hope, or I had another Bright Hope in my resource row.
And you could
I could have smuggled it in next turn.
One, yeah.
So I had plays that I could have made.
Yeah.
That I think would have made it a little better, but the assault was just. It was too much.
It
was a bit too much.
I think leaving Tech there is a better option.
My thought was like return DJ to re-smuggle him, but there's no time for that.
I think I lost damage on the Rebel Assault. I could attack. I think I lost damage on the Rebel Assault. Sound off in the comments if I lost damage on the Rebel Assault. I attacked the Bright Hope for 1. Now, I guess, so... Yeah. I overkilled it, right?
Because you did one more extra?
I did. The Rebel Assault gives you +1, so the red hit for 4, and then I hit.
You
for
could have
5.
just like saved it for the next turn.
Yeah, so I could attack with red 3, and then Rebel Assault. I think I lost damage on the Rebel Assault. I wanted to like smoke it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want you to do anything. I didn't want you to bounce any of my stuff, right? Like I was always worried about. I was worried about like a Falcon or some other stuff. So I think the Rebel Assault was a misplay on my part. I think I could have used that for actual extra damage.
Gets me out of my face.
No, I'm playing it again.
No. It's tempting to want to run it back, but
right. Just to see like where you can.
Because I do think I could have played that match way better.
Yeah, that's the 1,000 reps of the deck, right?
The thing is, like with Han Green, there are so many lines of play.
Yeah, I do think more than any other deck, that deck has lots of lines.
Yeah, like every turn you have a ton of options. At least 12. It might be 12. It actually might be 12.
A-Wing did 5 on it. Yeah, depends on if the action was important. Yeah. So the big question there is, well, I guess. So I was trying to, like, I mean, obviously I was worried that he could have set up like a DJ chain just on 3 resources forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that would suck shit.
That would have been possible. So if I returned the DJ and then dumped it again, but I was just gonna die to space stuff if I started doing that.
Yeah,
I was gonna die to your A-Wings.
Right.
Because I was never gonna answer. I was never answering the A-Wings.
Yeah, I was worried that you had like a Falcon early, but then you played Tech, and I was like, oh,
Falcon would have been great.
Here we go in space.
Falcon would have been freaking great. Other than killing A-Wings, at least 1, maybe 2.
I resourced a daring raid that I should not have. That was something that I should not have resourced.
7.
4 again. That was the exact same result as last time.
Okay. We'll see how this goes. I'll take initiative.
Probe droid.
Tech Force Throw Han Bright Hope.
Okay. Pass.
Okay, do this. We'll play Tech.
Boba Fett.
I'll take initiative.
Check your base for 3. Pass.
What's up, Farquaad?
Sorry, I've never drawn this well with this deck.
Oh, great.
I don't know what the resource here. I suppose it's that. Okay.
Han. A card.
cunning, bounce tech, +4 to Boba Fett, and then use Fett.
And a resupply.
Let's hit the base for 7.
Play Grogu.
Attack for 3.
Deploy Han.
Take initiative.
I'll take out the probe droid. And pass. I have 3 damage. Alright, I got blow up 2. Resupply and Ezra. I need my brain to be about 25% bigger. I need to get the brain in beginning surgery. Just like stab you with some stem cells or something.
I think Surprise Strike fattens your base for 6 is too good.
6.
I think that's too powerful there.
I'll attack your base for 4. Not time for work on an island and service is horrible. So I have to wait for the YouTube hit. Love on Green for 7-1 though. Hope it does well. You guys, Justin. Thank you, Clank. Appreciate it.
Play Boba Fett.
I'm slinging Han Solo at Boba Fett with a force throw. Grogu throws Han at Boba Fett.
Well, I suppose I just take initiative there then.
I will smuggle tech. And pass. $19.
Play Fett's Fire Spray.
I will Grogu the fire spray.
I'm gonna attack you for 3.
I will attack you for 4.
I'll take initiative.
I'll drop home 1.
Yikes.
And grab Ezra. And then I'll attack you with tech for 2 and restore 1. And I'm done. No, bad. I'll discard Luke.
I'm gonna surprise strike you for 8 with Fet's Fire Spray.
8
is not 9.
It's not 9. I'll exhaust Boba Fett.
Parentheses unit.
Yeah.
I will waylay home 1. I'll use Fett to ready a resource. Farquaad's a Han Green appreciator, right?
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Set 1, I think you played a bunch of it, right? Disney Han is your boy.
Oh man, too many decisions!
The fractal tree.
I'm gonna attack your base for 4.
Okay.
I need to add another decision.
Okay. Okay. There's too many things that you can do from this point. I'm just gonna run out of Greedo. Give me 1 more unit that I can possibly attack with that you might have to try to answer in some way or another. 1, your showdown with Han in set 1. Set 2, not so much luck. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Okay.
I didn't play enough like constructed locally in set 2 to be as confident with the set 2 meta, like how decks match up. I've played a lot of like stuff on stream, but like I think if I had taken Sabine Green to my store showdown for set 2, I think I would have like stomped people, right? Because I probably have more reps with this than I do any deck that we played on stream.
For sure. Ezra's picking up Blaster. He's gonna shoot Boba Fett.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna look at my top card. I'll discard it.
Okay. I will take initiative.
I will have tech. No, I will smuggle Bright Hope in. Do I bounce Grogu? I don't think so. I think I need Grogu active. And then I'll attack Greedo.
Okay. Greedo's going to take a shot.
Okay. No shot. Okay. That's it.
Real Bodhi.
Waylay, U-Wing, Waylay.
I think I giga lose to U-Wing, so let's get rid of U-Wing.
I'll exhaust the fire spray.
I'll Forlom Tech. And ready a resource with that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I would need 5 more damage. Okay. Also just play home 1. Get busy. Kind of like that idea. Restore some. Play home 1. I will grab another Bright Hope.
Judge.
Oh, they're unique. I'll get tech.
Alright, I'll take initiative.
I still gotta clean up stuff. I'll have Han fight the Forlom. I'll have, and I restore 1. I'll have Bright Hope hit your base for 2. Restore 1. I'll have Ezra take out Bodhi and restore 1. And then I'm done. Stabilized at 1 so far. Yep.
We'll take a Bright Hope.
Major percent.
Play another Fire Spray.
I'll waylay it.
Take initiative.
Hit you for 2. Hit you for 2. Play Falcon. Hit you for 3.
Yep.
Woo!
I had a cunning, so I could cunning tap the Grogu, tap the Bright Hope, and then bounce the whatever. Bounce the tap the home 1.
Bounce the Bright Hope.
Bouncing doesn't do any good because you just replay it because you have a whole pile of resources. So I could tap buff the Fire Spray, but you had double waylay. So
yeah, exactly.
I don't know what I was supposed to do once I got to that point in the game. So that's I mean that's what we were talking about with the Boba deck. Is that
like
it's
after
terrible?
That point, if it's not
terrible
winning with
at,
Fire Spray, then it's losing.
It's so
eventually.
terrible at closing.
Yeah. I felt like I just had to clear all your mans because you couldn't really do damage otherwise. You had to attack me.
Yeah, I think we discovered that the Force Throw.
It was there. It was great.
There.
Yep, it was great.
So the thing is I had Boba Fett's armor.
So if I just tapped it with Grogu, then I would have screwed.
Yeah.
What's up, Stone Rain?
Good evening, Stone Rain. How are you?
Yep, Force Throw clutch. I had to set that up too with the Grogu because I was trying to play into getting the DJ off, but you killed the tech.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get DJ off. But my backup plan was resupply Grogu to be able to force through a Boba Fett.
Yeah, I could have started with a Forlom assault into tech, but that wouldn't kill tech.
Yeah.
And then you could still DJ me, and then I had to like attack both guys into DJ, and that felt bad. I had surprise strike So I like one line is attack with the Viper probe droid, but there were like any number of things you could have done, like any number of cards that you could have had that like my line just kind of falls apart if I take that.
Yeah, I think if you had let me resolve the DJ to steal a resource, that would have been pretty bad for you. I think.
Yeah, I could have killed the DJ and gotten the resource back.
Yeah.
I was like planning on that.
Okay.
And then I was like, if I just get rid of the resource and hit you for a bunch too, I mean that gets you really close to dead, right? I mean you were at 1, so
there's a lot of tension as a Han Green player, I think.
Yeah. You're always like one step away from dying, which I guess feels kind of like Han.
Yeah,
so.
but you're also one step away from like accomplishing some crazy shit.
Yeah, which is kind of like Han Solo.
Yeah.
So
tech really elevates this deck compared to like what it was in set 1.
Yeah, well, because the you get more advantage of the resources.
Yeah,
right?
everything you're ripping off the top of the deck is suddenly like a new card in your hand.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
I think the action economy of it is what suffers, right? That's why Sabine.
Oh, for sure.
This is the thing about Sabine. I think Sabine is like the most blunt instrument available. This is the most damage you're gonna do for the action economy that you have, right? So
I did not seed my discard pile very well that game with for the home ones.
Yeah.
Because my discard pile was like not ready for those at all, pretty much. But I could have done a much better job on those. Reroll. 1.
12.
It's good Nathan got you to the U-Wing. A U-Wing into Luke would have been the big swing too, yeah. Definitely would have.
But U-Wing into anything, right?
Yeah.
That was the thing, is he could have U-Winged it to a bunch of stuff, and I would be dead.
No. I'll take it.
Pershing.
No.
Well, this deck has a Pershing in play. It feels unbeatable.
It does. Yeah.
Pass. It really feels unbeatable.
There are plays I can make this turn that are potentially super aggressive for this matchup, but I'm just going to resupply because I don't know the matchup well enough. But I think if I could have done some things there based on my knowledge of this matchup, if I had it.
I will resupply.
Okay, I'll take initiative.
Pershing is going to do a damage to myself and draw a card. I'll pass. I think it's like you have to put a threat on the board that's so significant that the control deck can't ignore it. And if you're not doing that, then you need to go engineer the situation where that's true, right?
I need to keep up with resupplies, definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like, or I need to keep up with the race for resources. All right. I'll resupply.
I'm gonna draw a card with Pershing.
I'm gonna Han.
I think I'm fine deploying Krennic here.
I'll bring Han out.
Okay. So this is where I ECL the Death Trooper. Actually, you know what? I have a timely intervention in hand. So I think I use that instead of the ECL. That leaves me the ECL for resource. Like I've got extra resources this turn, so I might as well use them. So I'll timely intervention, play the Death Trooper. Death Trooper does 2 damage to itself, 2 damage to Han, ambushes Han, has 4 attack thanks to Krennic.
Play Ezra.
I'll take initiative. I actually don't think I care about damage to your base.
Alright, I'll pass. Okay. Blow up Ezra.
Alright, so you're on 7, right?
7.
Okay, I'm gonna Gideon ECL into Ezra. I'll put the experience token onto Krennic, because this is experience tokens that can't get waylaid.
I'll play Ewing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I feel like Luke would be an auto slam if he had one.
It would be an auto slam if I had one, yes. You're right. You're damn right. I'm gonna get Kira and Tech. Overwhelming Mirage.
Okay.
It's also Han was in that pile, so I could have Han'd into like Gideon. Is the other option, which also is not bad. But I kind of want to Tech out there.
So I suppose I can take initiative here, or I could draw a card and get some damage, because like your next action is take initiative. That's just the way it's going to be. Your next action is take initiative. I can't get Krennic to where he kills either of them. That would be super sweet. That'd be so dope. You know what? I want the cards. Pershing is going to damage himself and draw a card.
I'll take initiative.
I'm really glad I drew that card. Glad I drew that card. Krennic is going to attack your base for 3. There's an argument for me to just tap one of these 2 idiots just to get them closer to dead. Okay, and I'll pass and draw. I think this card is almost dead in the matchup. Almost useless. Almost.
I'm a small DJ in. I'll take one of those. Trying to keep you off Vader dollars.
Four open.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Gideon fight Kira. I'll put the experience token on Krennic.
I'll tech fight Pershing.
Okay, he'll take one. I will OB Krennic. He is going to take out DJ. Give him my resource back.
You got it. Was that all damage?
I'll do one damage to tech.
Okay.
I could, in theory, do one damage to Krennic to like boost his power by one. But it's fine. He'll become damaged at some point.
On a card.
Hit your base for 6.
Play Kira. Avenger Vigilance, Fell the Dragon, Power of the Dark Side, Phase 3, Dark Trooper. Vigilance. Avenger, you're going to 8 next turn. Okay. I'll say Vigilance.
Okay. Alright, I'll take initiative.
Okay, pass. Every decision in this deck is so important. Every single one.
Alright, Krennic's gonna kill Tech.
Okay.
It's quite enough out of that young man. Quite enough out of that young man.
Let's U-wing. Let's hit a Luke. I did not.
Are all of your Lukes in your resource row?
No. None of them are. In fact. I'm about to draw 3 Lukes. Falcon. Echo Base Defender. I could also Bright Hope Echo Base Defender. Or I could Falcon or Han Solo, but Han Solo doesn't do anything. So let's do those two.
Well, Vader. So I've got the choice between Super Laser Tech, Black Sun Starfighter, Dr. Pershing, or Death Trooper. I think it's just Death Trooper and put damage onto Kira. There's an argument for Pershing, and the Vader will ambush and kill the. There's an argument. Trade with Vader. I will take initiative.
Hit for 3.
There's an argument for Pershing because this is a very card-driven matchup, right? Mm-hmm. But I also like stuff that generates pressure because that further pushes you back into a corner.
Big Falcon. No, I think either Luke and either Ewing sure was bad luck. He would have been pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I was prepared. Vader was prepared to kill his son.
Always.
All right, so I have initiative. I think we just do a classic Avenger into a 1-unit board play here.
I guess Luke minuses. I don't even know that's good. This is, I mean, I don't have any other options really.
It's 2 experience tokens. Are critical. Keep them alive.
Yeah, they're kind of annoying. I'll just minus the Death Trooper.
Okay, I'll take initiative.
Yeah. Like I just lose here probably. Yeah, we'll just pack it up.
Yeah.
Get the Avenger lock.
Yeah, the soft Avenger lock.
Yep.
Krennic. It's because he's showcased. That's probably why he just always is stunting on people on streams, because you got the showcase Krennic. That's got to be what it is.
That's so beautiful. Third in your local store champ was Cad Green.
Cad Green. Congrats. All right, replacing Han Blue, new Han Blue, Gar Saxon Yellow. Just because we both thought this deck was worthy of bringing back. And it doesn't require cards that were needed for Justin's.
It's all
Han deck, so
commons and uncommons and like 2 rares.
Yeah, I mean it's like let's see.
Oh, I guess the Change of Hearts are in there now.
Lom Pike, Dr. Evazan, Hot Shot, and then Val, and then main deck Change of Hearts. But Change of Heart is like, it's funny how Change of Heart is one of the cheapest legendaries. However, in my opinion, it's actually probably one of the best legendaries because there's a lot of things that that card gets you out of. So
agreed. I think it gets better too.
Lost to Ray Red.
Ray Red's been doing really good.
Yeah, it's been putting up numbers.
Yeah,
putting up numbers.
I believe in our local PQ, Ray Red was top 2. Yeah, I think it was 3 of the top 4.
Yeah, yeah, it was a significant. I think it was like this. It was an Atlanta play group that were all on the same deck and brought it up to the PQ up here. That's and then
cool. Dominated.
Yeah. There's a guy I know who plays Sabine Red because he doesn't want his games to last more than he doesn't want his rounds to last more than like 20 something minutes.
I understand.
100%.
So, I think if I'm taking a deck, if I was going to play in a tournament, it would probably be that Gar Yellow deck for very similar reasons. Whew. Yeah, this Han Green deck is not a deck I would play in. That's for god dang sure.
Yeah.
But it's very, very good. I think I'm not. My brain doesn't have enough matter,
the wherewithal
to be able to do it. Yeah. Okay.
Is this a? I guess this hand's a mulligan. I mean, I don't think it's a mulligan, but.
Three.
Also 3.
Two.
5. So I got a Val. I'll play my gal pal Val.
Full spark.
I have Snapshot, No Good to Me Dead, and 7 Fleet Defender.
Get that shit out of here.
I'll take initiative.
Pass. Okay.
Take 5.
Lovely. I'll resupply.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Fourth place to the showdown a few days ago. Boba Blue only lost to Boba Green because his whole sideboard was dedicated to hard control.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. There's an axiom in card game in Magic. It was like applied to aggro or mid range, and the axiom was you wanted to be a little bit slower than your opponent, meaning you went like a little bit further into the end game than your opponent did, unless you were a lot faster, right? So if you're playing into a deck that's like a hard control plan, you got to be a lot faster than them to win the game, right? So talking about a Kira build, the possibility of playing the Hybelon one, the Hugh Yang on turn 2. What's Hugh Yang? The new robot, right? That gives +2/+2 to a unit. Yeah, that guy seems really good. That guy seems dope as hell. All right, hit you for 5.
You got it. Kira. Power of the dark side.
I'll put Snapshot on Val.
Mahan, a resource.
I will pass.
I'll deploy Han.
Well, no good to be dead, Han.
I will take initiative.
Pass.
Waylave out.
I'll play Greedo.
Spark of Rebellion. Surprise strike.
Play Val.
I'll fight Greedo.
Take the shot. Bah! Bang!
No!
Take initiative.
That sucks. Maybe that was a bad idea. Alright. Pass. Maybe I lost to that.
Power of the dark side.
Smuggle in tech.
Lurking Tide Phantom.
Play a Ruru.
Deploy Gar.
Take initiative.
Hit you for 2. Hit you for 4. Pass.
Okay. Who's running the gauntlet? Han Green is running the gauntlet.
Han Green.
The Gar Saxon Yellow is the new addition to the gauntlet.
Yes, yes. Because Justin needed Luke's, I don't carry my Star Wars collection in my car.
I'll exhaust Gar.
Two in hand.
2 in hand.
Let's get 4 damage from the Lurking Tide Phantom. That puts you to how many resources?
9.
Gonna play Long Pike.
Someone. Bright Hope. No return.
Jetpack on Val.
Attack you for 2.
I'm gonna attack you for 5.
Okay. Take initiative.
Pass. This jetpack goes away. Change of heart would be so sick here.
Yeah, it would be.
Change of heart would be sick here. Almost made this deck countless times.
Man, a lot of stuff kills me. God. Oh boy. I think I gotta smuggle in this echo-based defender. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I think we send Val to her death against the Echo-based defender. You get to do 3 damage to a unit. So I decide the order these happen. I'll use the when defeated. I'll return the jetpack to my hand. And then so you can pick something to do 3 damage to.
Long pike.
Okay. I will choose. If I choose the Phantom, it can cleanly take out the Bright Hope, and it forces like a home 1 attack into the Phantom. But if I choose Gar Saxon, then Grogu taps Gar Saxon. I'll choose Gar Saxon. He can't get bounced or anything, right? So may as well choose him.
True. I will tap Gar Saxon.
Okay. All right, Long Pike is going to attack your base. He's going to shield himself, and he's going to shield Grogu. So he's going to hit you for 5.
Take out the Phantom and restore 1.
I'm going to play a Crafty Smuggler.
Thank you for 7.
You're tapped out? Or?
No, sorry, these are up.
Okay,
still.
okay. I thought they were untapped, yeah. Okay, so I take initiative. Force throw.
Force throw doesn't do it. A force throw would have been good in like the Gar deploy.
Yeah, because you could just smoke them right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I missed some next level thinking. I don't hate it. I think
I like it a lot. It's crazy.
The force throw might be a 3 of.
Yeah,
like,
it might be.
Force throw could be a 3 of, based off of what we've seen. So. Nalase text shenanigans, yeah.
I could like confiscate smuggle to blow up a shield to kill it, but I can't. I have a Falcon.
Falcon gets you a 1.
I can gain 1, but Gar
Gar kills you.
So, yeah,
all right. Woo, that was a close one.
Yep.
Because I think you were like on the cusp of.
I was like, I was almost there, stabilized. Yeah. Oh boy.
Change of heart. It would have been turns. Aeons would have come and passed before I would have seen a change of heart to complete the blowout.
Yep, I lost 3-1, but I think that's entirely my fault. I think the pilot of this deck, the creator of this deck,
knows how to play
it. Instead of me just being confused and lost every turn.
Knows hands to mulligan, right?
Yeah. The mulligan was probably like very important.
Force throw out of aspect. That's correct. Yeah. It's sick. So
they won the Boba Fett game.
Yeah, I did win the Boba Fett game. Grogu was in play. I deployed Boba Fett. Force throw kills Boba Fett by throwing a Luke at him.
Yeah.
So
this deck's really cool. I love this take on Han Green though. We kind of saw that.
That's it's next level plays. It's honestly some next level plays.
Yeah. It was like I said. The only losses were there because of me.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that is a bro, but it's really good. It's really good.
Very impressive,
as it turns out. So,
yeah, we had Grogu force throw Han at Boba Fett. Yeah, that's what happened.
Throws himself.
So
we had a friend who used to say he was going to rip off his own head and beat people to death, and that's what's happening when when you force throw Luke at someone. So
Grogu specifically,
yeah.
He beats you to death with Luke's head.
Grogu dumped it to the Rancor pit, picks up Luke's skull, throws it at the gate.
We got one more gauntlet before Sub 3 comes out.
Yeah.
Very exciting times. This is the top 4 in Indianapolis list for the Han Green.
Yes, just a random poser.
Yep. So Nathan will be doing one more gauntlet deck, and then
he knows what I'll do.
We may or may not do the same gauntlet format for set 3. We may do something
It
else.
worked really well for set 2.
It did work really great.
It worked really
us,
great,
at least.
Yeah.
For us.
So the thing, like when we were doing like the big tournament thing, I felt like I was making decks like 12 hours a week, which is insane.
Yeah,
that's an insane amount of stuff to have to like make for stream.
It was a lot.
So this was pretty good.
Not to mention like unsleeving, resleeving,
unsleeve,
making the list, refining the list.
Next, okay, this deck won. We got to take cards out of that deck for this deck.
I think the list kind of suffered because of that too, because we couldn't spend as much time.
Yeah. We were making like I said, we were making. I don't know. I spent hours every week working on decks. So we'll see what we can do about doing some sideboard stuff. The game is designed for sideboards. I completely understand people wanting to see more sideboard stuff.
Yeah.
So. Okay. All right. Look at this wise guy. Look at the wise guy in the chat right now. It's our mod. Your mods are there to sass.
The other consideration was we best of 3 with 2 matches in a gauntlet with 2, and we wouldn't see the same like other 2 decks in every gauntlet stream.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I don't know if we even call it the gauntlet anymore at that point.
Yeah, it's just
more like a featurette kind of thing.
Us like playing games or whatever.
Yeah. So
that I feel like that we would break into 2 videos. I mean, that would solve like the nearly daily content thing, right? Because we could break it up. We could film 2 at once, put one out one day, one out the next day. We'd be filming 2, put out one day,
one match a day.
Yeah, and we'd get 4
matches a week.
That'd get us to like
a week.
It'd be, well, if we just started doing it on Sunday,
it'd
be like 6 a week, right?
We could see how we feel about that.
That's something.
Because it was kind of nice doing 1 match a day for a bit. I know people liked it.
Yeah.
But we'll see just kind of where set 3 takes us.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Right.
We want to do the thing where we experience all the leaders first.
Well, yeah, exactly. We do. That's what I want to do because I want to. Because who knows, with some leaders, like going back and revisiting new leaders, like Hunter, for instance, is more interesting because you have an extra. You have like, there's so many extra people with names in this set. There's so many that were put into this last set. So.
Either way, it's just infinite content that we have coming up. So thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
And we'll see you again on Wednesday.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.